For the final trade of the day, we have Mike Patton, the head trader of Funder Trading with us. Mike, what do you have for us?
Well, I have Salesforce Incorporated. Symbol is CRM. Very familiar company, of course, for most people. And the stock looks like it's a great opportunity right now. I'll tell you why. Right now it's trading in the $200 to $210 range. And I think that's a pretty good price range to be able to get in. Maybe a little lower, but right now, institutional buying activity is up big time. I noticed that recently there are 333 more funds that are investing into this stock. They have 260 fewer funds that are selling it, and it's in 59 more top 10s than it was before as far as top 10 holdings for major funds. So those are all really great stats. But also looking at the fundamentals, this company is showing consistent revenue growth, had about a 2.67% increase in revenue growth over the last, compared to the 12 months ago. If we're looking at trailing 12 months, also looking at net income from trailing 12 months is up 82.21% from where it was before. So lots of good numbers there. And as far as projections, I do think that the stock has great upside potential, anywhere from maybe $230 a share to maybe $270 a share. Definitely seems within the cards. But as far as the downside, my personal opinion is that as long as the stock is trading above about $190 a share, everything looks like it's still on track. But if it starts to trade below that price, I would suggest that's probably a good opportunity to get out and cut your losses.
Cut those losses is right. You have to know when to fold them. What do you think about the market action?
I have to admit, like, the market doesn't seem like it has any fear at all. It looks like a bull market. It acts like a bull market, so it must be one. But at the same time, there's still a lot of things on the horizon that have not been resolved. And I think that once we get back to that same cycle of interest rate hikes again, I think those things will come back into the forefront. So for now, we have that window where I think the market can breathe and continue to move up if it wants to. But once we get closer to that point where the next round of interest rates might begin, I do think that we're going to see more concerns being raised and more caution. Also, one other thing I noticed that a lot of stocks that are moving up, they're moving up a lot. Like, I've noticed that a lot of stocks are moved that are positive. They're extremely positive, and stocks that are negative are extremely negative. So it seems like the market's really focusing on some stocks, like maybe an Apple or Microsoft or something like that, and completely ignoring other stocks. So it seems like the money's being concentrated to certain symbols, and that's one of the reasons I like CRM, because it seems like it's one of those symbols that the money is just getting poured into. So it does seem like the market's focusing on the best of the best, the stocks they believe are the strongest, and ignoring everything else. It doesn't seem like it's a tide that's raising all ships. It seems like certain things are benefiting, certain stocks are benefiting a lot, and others are just being left behind, and we'll see what happens later.
Good information. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Have a great week.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.